Good morning, Lakers. It's Friday, May 3rd. I'm Evan Bunch.
And I'm E-Man. This is your Laker Update. WBHS currently has 2 gyms, but recently the school board has decided to use some bond money to build a 3rd gym. Here's reporter Megan Westbrook with more.
Today we're talking about the new gym being built. We are interviewing staff and students to see their questions and answers.
We talked with Pat Watson, the WBHS principal, about the new gym.
Why do you believe we need 2 gyms?
A lot of the teams have to practice late at night from 7 to 9 or 7 to 10, and that delays them getting home to do homework. And then they're up later because when they get home, all their adrenaline's going. So we want as many teams as possible to go after school.
The average cost of the new gym is just under $1 million.
Do you think the building of the new gym is favoriting athletes?
Oh, is it yeah. I mean, I think kind of obviously it does favor athletes because they're the ones that are going to use the space. That would be like saying, hey, build a new library. You think it's going to favor people who read books? Yeah. But, so yes, but I don't think maybe implied in that question is, oh, why isn't the school spending money on things that are favoring people beyond athletes? I think that is happening. If you look around, I think that does happen. So I don't think there's like an unfair balance of money going into athletics and money going into things that aren't athletics. Maybe that is true. Maybe you got to do some investigation. I don't know.
The new gym will give more opportunities and will save time in the long run for after-school activities.
Do you believe the decision on the new gym being built is favoriting athletes?
Yeah, a little bit, because who else uses the gym other than like the people in gym and the athletes?
The new gym will have new and improved equipment.
It is clear that people have mixed feeling about this gym being built. People's opinions are either we need to put the money towards educational purposes or towards athletic. I'm Megan Westbrook reporting for Laker Update.
Recently, Disney made news, not in regards to the recent Avengers film, but to the millions of dollars they spent to acquire 21st Century Fox and other Fox media outlets. Reporter Kendall Fowler has more on this acquisition.
After it was announced, Disney has finally added another company to their multi-million franchise. What do you think of Disney buying out Fox?
Honestly, I think we already knew Disney was trying to take over the world. So, it doesn't surprise me. I actually think it's kind of okay, but kind of not, because Disney doesn't know how to cast good actors or actresses, so.
Is there anything you are looking forward from Disney?
For them to bring That's So Raven back, the good version, not Raven's Home.
Disney has bought most of Fox and their assets, like Fox's stake in Hulu and 21st Century. They made this purchase for $71.3 billion. What do you think about Disney buying Fox?
I'm excited because the X-Men can be tied into the MCU. And it should make for some good new movies and stories.
Is there anything else you're looking forward from the Disney Fox purchase?
That they do the characters justice and they keep Deadpool separate from the MCU.
Thank you. Now Disney will also be able to upload their Fox content to their new streaming service, such as The Simpsons. Along with absorbing their movie studio, Disney has also absorbed their TV production studios. They now own TV shows such as Family Guy, Simpsons, Bob's Burgers, and more. And with this purchase, Marvel Studios is one step closer to being whole because Fox owns the rights to characters such as the X-Men and Fantastic Four.
On March 25th, 2019, Apple announced a new lineup of products and services. Here's reporter Chaz Hoskinson with more.
Most people would prefer Apple products over the competition, but let's see what they have to say about their favorite company.
What do you hope that Apple brings out in the future?
I would really like wireless charging to be a thing in the future.
Maybe better AirPods.
I don't know. I think they got everything already.
I really want to see an Apple microwave.
Maybe like a car just for like a meme.
Better phones. The iPhone X sucks.
Just kidding. I want to see them make like a cheaper version of AirPods and like a more like affordable version of like the phones that we already have now. I think that would be a great step in the future for Apple and to make it better so that more kids could have like Apple products and stuff and not have like LGs or Androids, because nobody wants an LG or an Android.
All right, what do you hope that they change on their current devices?
I would really like it if they actually built a more solid product, because I don't like that my phone constantly breaks. So I think just having better hardware inside of the systems would be a lot better.
Turning the volume up, just like with the AirPods, not with the phone.
Longer battery life.
I want a headphone jack back.
I just want to see it to be more affordable, everything to be more affordable, because I think the prices are a little bit ridiculous.
A headphone jack?
I think they need to bring back the home button. I might be the only person that actually likes the home button, but they definitely need it back.
As you can see, people have several problems with various Apple products. Hopefully Apple will address this in the future.
Drug prices, vaping, and the impacts on your life.
We will have the stories and more coming up after break.
This is Rachel. She likes to spend all her time on her phone. This is Rachel's grandpa. He likes to spend time with his family and watching television. Rachel's grandpa got very sick and has recently passed. Rachel is sad and wishes she spent more time with her grandpa. Don't be like Rachel. Spend time with your loved ones. I just wanna be the one you love.
Camera number 1.
After read that?
Yeah,
vaping.
vaping.
Any questions?
If you do have any questions, visit the National Institute on Drug Abuse at www.drugabuse.gov.
Yeah.
Vaping is a real issue. It can affect your health in many ways. The FDA has banned many vape-related products. Reporter Callum Donaldson has more on this epidemic.
In the past 12 months, there has been a drastic increase in teens' use of vaping devices. Lots of kids don't know the harm it can do, and the large use of them leaves the teachers and parents speechless. A vape pen or an e-cigarette is a small device ranging in size from a small little pen to a full-size cigar. Kids use them to inhale a lot of things, most including nicotine. Most kids do not know the harm these little devices can do to them. They're just as bad as cigarettes. We've talked to many staff and students on this matter. Let's see what they have to say. Do you know the risk of vaping?
No, it's something similar to smoking, isn't it? Something along those lines.
Do you know the risks of vaping?
Yeah. Yellow teeth. And some other stuff, too.
Have you ever thought of vaping?
Nah, I don't do that. That's the suburban stuff.
Have you ever thought of vaping?
I mean, I've done it. I used to do it. I'm recently stopping, and I have stopped, but they don't really know a lot about vaping. Like they know about popcorn lung, but just like a long time ago when they didn't know really about cigarettes, they've already done a lot of research and found out. But nicotine and like in the vaping is really different, and they don't really know a lot about it. There's nothing they really know, and the weird flavors and stuff. Like some people know that there's antifreeze and Juul pods. Yeah.
What do you think about all the students vaping?
I think it's a really bad habit to start at this age.
What should be done about it?
Well, I think we have some pretty strict rules already in place at the school, but I think we should be a little more diligent, maybe checking pods more often, and maybe even checking the bathrooms just to try to keep it from happening at school as much as possible.
Do you think vaping is as harmful as a cigarette?
No, I don't think it's as harmful, but it's definitely still harmful to your lungs.
What do you say to all the kids who do vape?
don't vape. Get some help.
What do you think about the students who are vaping?
I think it's a terrible thing. We tried to get rid of the idea of smoking in schools, and now kids are just deciding, oh, well, because it smells like sweet strawberries or fresh linen, now you can do it and it's okay. It's not. It's terrible.
What should be done about all the vaping?
I definitely think we need to have more enforcement of kids with vapes in school. I don't know. It's really hard to try and get kids to not do things that seem to be more okay. And it's really hard to try and get everyone to police this because it's new and we don't know exactly how to do everything with it yet. So, I think it's going to be a work in progress that we just need to start coming up with more ideas on how to fix that.
Most kids don't know the full risks and consequences of vaping. Some kids don't know that vaping can affect their ability to efficiently work at school. The staff at the high school know what vaping can cause, and they are currently doing their best to get rid of it. This has been Callum Donaldson, reporting for Laker Update.
On April 17th, Oakland County confirmed multiple cases of the measles virus. Measles is a very dangerous virus. Reporter Hermione Bradford has more information.
Recently, there's been a case of the measles in Oakland County. We've interviewed students and staff, and here are their thoughts. Do you think people should be vaccinated?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yes, they should.
Of course, because they can cause other people to get sick.
I think it's good, because that way we have, we get susceptible to it when we're younger or whatever, so we don't have to get sick later.
Yeah, absolutely. I think vaccinations have saved millions and millions of people over the years and saved population. So yes, absolutely.
That's a really loaded question. Should people be vaccinated? From a scientific standpoint, based on all of the research that has been done, there's nothing wrong with vaccinations. It does prevent diseases that are preventable. That's why they're called preventable diseases. Do I think that everyone agrees on that topic, though? No, I don't. So, in my opinion, if I had a child, I would vaccinate my child. But I can't say that that's necessarily the right thing for everyone else to do.
What do you think about people who are not vaccinated?
They should go get vaccinated because they could get other people sick.
I think they're taking a tremendous risk, not just for themselves but for everyone else, and I think it's very selfish.
Because they don't believe in vaccinations.
People who aren't vaccinated, I think they should try their best to go get clean and stuff like that.
I feel like if you're not vaccinated for a medical reason, you're just putting a lot of other people in danger to get diseases that were basically wiped out.
I think a lot of people are afraid of not knowing what substances are inside of vaccines. I think there's a lot of fear based out of that, based out of not necessarily knowing what is inside of vaccines. And additionally, some people that they're just against that way of life. They believe in a whole natural lifestyle with nothing going inside their body besides vegetables, right?
Information. I think when you look at the information that's out there today and you take data, which is hard data, and you take the numbers and you say, this is what's going on when you get vaccinated, these are the things that happen, and you say, wow, that's pretty important, and then there's somebody that comes along and says, no, it causes this or it causes that, and then all of a sudden it makes people start thinking that, oh, maybe it does cause that. So misinformation causes people to panic about something, and therefore they think there's just a different way to do it. So more information on their part is needed to make sure that they're doing it not just for themselves but for the people around them. It's important. Vaccinations are extremely important.
Will you vaccinate your children in the future with some side effect?
If I can find more natural remedies to instead of the vaccine, then no. But if that's the only thing that can keep them from not getting measles, then yeah.
Thank you.
Probably.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, once you go through the process, I was vaccinated. You look at all the diseases that have been cured over time because of vaccination, and now we have an increase in autism And everybody's starting to panic because they believe that vaccinations have something to do with it. Increases in metal, increases in dietary things that are going on in our planet that people don't even put into the thing. It's always about vaccinations. Yes, he would continue to get vaccinated. It's good enough. We've been very healthy. I've missed a grand total of 5 days of work in my entire life because of illness. I think I'm doing the right thing. I'm going to continue to do it. And I think that people that don't get vaccinated are making a huge mistake. And it's not just a gamble for themselves, it's a gamble for the people around them as well.
Thank you so much.
Yes, they'll be okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. If you haven't got your measles vaccination yet to places such as North Oakland Health Center and South Oakland Health Center, 27725 Greenfield Road, Southfield. My name is Harmony, and have a great day.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's all for your Laker Update.
You can connect with us at LakerUpdate.com, as well as also